Vin and I were introduced through a friend.
A friend who we've known for years and both of us adore.
My first impression when we met was that he was not trying to impress me. He had a crazy, unshaven beard, mad scientist hair.
It was initially a FaceTime meeting and I just fell head over heels seeing her.
But that didn't stop anything. He impressed me so much with who he was as a person, with his depth, his integrity, his mind, his humor.
One of the things that has arrested me and just kept me about Kirstyn is her smile and her laugh. Every time that happens, something happens to me. I just adore it. It was from the very first moment I saw her. The wedding day was go, go, go from the second we woke up. We naturally woke up. I had some work to do. We had to get the dogs out. And after that, the home just exploded with family, guests.
The wedding day was madness. It was madness from start to finish, but in the best ways. And I just remember as soon as I got up just looking at Vin and just feeling such a sense of security and happiness, and it was really beautiful walking up to him. There's just so much happening and my nerves were just on high. And I remember I reached out to you and I took your hand and I just took some breaths and it just really helped just calm me, center me, ground me for the ceremony, which felt really good.
The couple will make 7 promises together to themselves and each other. These promises are made by taking rounds of the Agni or the Agni sun god. I promise to love, accept and cherish you and your family as my own, always honoring our traditions and cultures. I'll support your growth in mind, heart and action so we thrive together as one. I vow to build a life of security and comfort with you, always through righteous means, honesty and grace. I promise to create our home filled with love, kindness, trust and harmony. I will always remain humble, loyal and honest, standing strong by your side through everything that life brings your way. I vow to nurture your character and your heart, offering you safety, peace, love, patience and tenderness. I promise to be your truest companion, lover and best friend, committed, loving and steadfast for the rest of our lives.
And it has been such a pleasure getting to know Vin's mom, my now Amma.
She comes from a phenomenal family. It's a fully functional family, quite rare nowadays. And her parents, Greg and Vicky, 2 powerhouses just filled with love and support. So the Vedic ceremony was calming, it was beautiful, it was deep. So it helped both of us soothe our nerves. After that, we spent some time with our friends and family who were there to support us. Then it was prep for the Western wedding. For me, a part where I just lost my breath was, it was go, 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 and then before I knew it, I was standing at the altar. That's it. And then Kirstyn showed up with Greg, and I just couldn't control my emotions. I burst into tears. I think I cried throughout the Western wedding.
So lovely having all the guests upstairs. I remember when my dad came to take my hand to take me upstairs, and my friends who were so fun taking the veil and the dress to help me get upstairs.
Welcome everybody, family and friends, to this amazing day that we get to celebrate, hopefully laugh, maybe cry a little bit. Dad, I'm looking at you. Possibly me, maybe. As Vinod and Kirstyn start their new jointly lives together. You may be seated. This is such like a lovely, like intimate group. And with that just comes like a special bond. And that each one of you that are here today represent a unique and significant piece of these two's lives. Your presence truly is a gift to both Vinod and Kirstyn. And whether you traveled from across town, came up the West Coast, flew in from back east, or as in Vinod's beautiful mother, Lasala's case, literally is here from the other side of the world. Thank you for being here. And Vinod, Kirstyn, thank you for putting the trust in me to provide the privilege of performing the ceremony. So obviously I've known Kirstyn her entire life, and she is like a sister to me. It's actually taken just a ton of thought to kind of figure out what I want to say, what I can say, and there's just too much. I will try and hold it under 44 minutes. But as your older brother, I have to give you a little bit of grief. I promise it's not going to be a ton, but it is my duty. But in there, you might get a little bit. You're like, it's going to be okay. So Kirstyn was and continues to be the absolute perfect younger sister. She has the most kind heart of anybody I've ever met, is loyal, loving, forgiving, funny, and as well as extremely gullible. If I was to tell her right now that Scott and Leanne forgot to bring the rings up from Oregon, she would believe me, even though she was given them yesterday. She started as like my little partner in crime. And at the age of around 6 or so, she kept quiet as I led her into our grandparents' closet to find all the Christmas presents. And she still had all the faith in me in the world when I told her there would still be new presents on Christmas morning.
And
There were. We always had, a little bit of ups and downs as brother and sister did. But as we grew up, our time together was incredible. And from finding cool boutique coffee shops and restaurants and attending sporting events together, concerts, and traveling. And I'm sorry, Vin, I am going to take the blame for her love of travel on me. And best of now, she's become the greatest auntie in the world to Jesse's and mine boys, Quinn and Riley. She became Auntie K when Quinn was born. And then when Riley was born, she said she would be Auntie KK, which led us to joke that we could not have a third. But she has loved and spoiled those boys since the moment they were born. And they have an absolutely unbreakable bond. And it honestly takes a very special human to be who she is. And my love and adoration for her have never stopped growing. You have an exceptional partner. And Vinod, we're honestly still in that introductory phase of getting to know you. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just in that short time, you have shown what kind of man you are and what it takes to have like such a huge heart to match that of Kirstyn. And you've just proven to be an open book filled with kindness and love and generosity. And I'm so excited to learn more and more, both from and about you. And I'm excited to have Quinn and Riley have an Uncle Vin. I know you just have the greatest of family values, and I absolutely adore that. So Vinod grew up in India, became the captain in the army, followed that by becoming a coach and a consultant for different global organizations. He's an author, wrote The Pride of Lions, which became naturally a best-selling novel. He is smart as a whip and hosts philosophy salons or gatherings, which some of you have, I'm sure, been to, that they learn about different perspectives and learning of different ideas. And he is a community grower. And through all of that, he is sweet, kind, soft, playful, and funny. This guy's a catch. Oh, I do hope you're good with directions. Because this girl couldn't get from point A to B without getting lost for the life of her. Even when she knows where she's going. I do find it just incredible that we get to intertwine these two different cultures today. And like in the Northwest, we spelled your name, Nair, which we would say Nair. But as I asked Kirstyn the pronunciation, she said it's like higher with an N, which naturally led me to think of the song and be like, Can you take me Nair? Which I told her she was going to have to sing, and you're now off the hook for that. So Vinod and Kirstyn have prepared their own vows, which they will say to each other at this time. Vinod, would you like to start?
Okay. Thank you, everyone. And I'm grateful for you being witness to our vows. Kirstyn, Yvonne, Everson, my love, my cutie, my boo. From the moment I laid eyes on you, I knew I was gone. It was love at first sight, and I made no secret of it. Since then, you have become my best friend, my companion, my confidant, my advisor, and so much more. It hasn't been an easy ride. We faced storms together. These storms battered us, but they also made us stronger. They brought us closer together, and they galvanized us. We have our own individual storms too. Autism is tough to live with, but you embrace me as I am, and I love you for it. Let's talk about your storms. You make the best man-catching chicken I've never had. And when Greg asks you if you have rotated your tires,
Oh no.
you say, Dad, I rotate my tires every day. Your capacity for kindness humbles me. You're beautiful and you're fierce. You're elegant and graceful. You're intelligent and reliable. Your character and integrity inspire me every day. Just being with you makes me a better person at every level, even unwillingly. I love the Everson family. I adore Greg and Vicky, Matthew and Jesse, Riley and Quinn, Scott and Leanne, and Brazil. They're my family. Courtney and Luda have a sister now, so I have a brother now. We are, I can just say this, Kirstyn, my love, we are intertwined, we are aligned, we are one. Let's go. Thank you.
That was beautiful.
I had to write mine. Not quite as good of a speaker. Okay. It's amazing to me that I'm standing here in front of you today. My man, my warrior, my love. It has been quite a long journey to get here, as many here in witness can affirm. I'm not sure that I would have been ready for a man like you until now. I'm constantly blown away by who you are. Your life story is unlike anything I could imagine. You've overcome tremendous adversity. You've experienced some of the highest highs and the lowest lows, and you've remained steadfast in your integrity regardless of the side you are on. You're a man who shows up consistently with strength, softness, honor, loyalty, and devotion. The depth and richness of your soul expands even beyond that genius IQ. You've taught me what it means to have and accept secure love. You've stayed solid through my ups, downs, questions, and fears. You've maintained and provided your light even in my darkest hours. I know that I can lean on you and trust you wholeheartedly. When I feel overwhelmed or anxious, you ground me and provide me safety and strength. I did not know how good I could feel in love and partnership until I met you. You are willing to do what it takes to make and keep a solid foundation. When you see something that needs to change, you make the change immediately. You are not a start tomorrow kind of person. I'm so proud of who you are. Some days I'm in shock that you would choose me. You are my greatest mirror, and you have been a steady force as the chips get repaired and the smudges cleaned. You've seen in me what I was not able to see in myself. I'm so grateful for the person you are at your core. There are so many things to love about you. I love how you bring people together, how your heart is to help others grow and prosper with no concern for personal gain. I love how people reach out to you for guidance because they know your heart, your wisdom, and your character. You are someone who holds long-term relationships and creates rich community. And I love how much I want others to know you because I know the light that you are. I also love your humor, your playfulness, and your giddiness. I love the times we spend laughing on the bathroom floor until your stomach cramps. The song and dance numbers you perform for our fur babies, Brazil and Zoe, on a regular basis. Your ridiculous puns and dad jokes. This could be the problem. I love that the universe kept you humble by giving you the most brilliant mind and absolutely no sense of direction. I love your autistic compliments, such as, you know how my body shakes when I get around Zoe, our puppy. That's how I feel when I'm around you. I love how you value our family and how much you love and respect our families. I love your mind, your heart, your spirit, and your soul. I love your love. It's not always easy being with a genius. And I know it's not always easy being with someone who thinks she's a genius. But it is the easiest thing in the world to say that you are my easiest yes.
Beautiful. Repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
Let it be a reminder you are always in my heart.
Let it be a reminder you are always in my heart.
Do it.
What's about?
How much did you eat?
You can do that. Take this ring and put it on his finger. Repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love.
Let it be a reminder you are always in my heart.
Let it be a reminder you are always in my heart.
Vinod and Kirstyn, by the words and the rings exchanged today in front of all your loved ones, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. It's my honor to introduce, and let's give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Nair. You can walk out.
Relationships don't exist in a vacuum. They are part of society. And one of the reasons Kirstyn and I could get together and build what we have or be where we are is because of the support of our families, our friends.
Number 2 in the order, our number 3 to get married is Kirstyn. And I remember when she was born, the miracle of life and just the love you get for these kids, right? And anyway, I remember this kind of roly-poly little baby telling my wife, Vicky, oh no, she'll never be an athlete. She proves us wrong in pretty much everything that we say, right? And one time she wanted to do 3 sports at one time in high school. Tennis, golf, and softball. And I tried to talk her out of it. Sorry, Vin, she's so headstrong. She went ahead and did it, but she never did it again. I thought she learned from that. And like you mentioned, and Luda knows, she climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, so I guess she proved me wrong. She is quite the athlete. And just love her so much. And I just remember praying along with her every day as she goes to bed. I would pray with her. And you're one of the things that I prayed for her for. Thank you, Vin. Thank you. And this is such a great group of people. I wish that you were all my neighbors. You know? I'm serious. All of our kids, right? They pick the best people, and I'm just so proud of them. And I love you all. And the blessing that I give to you guys from our Father in heaven, that means the world to me. That love that comes from Him, I give to you. Right? I love you guys.
Dad.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Cheers.
Cheers. Dad.
Oh. Thank you. You guys are wonderful, right? Thank you. All right. No longer my responsibility.
I knew that there was something a little different when Kirstyn met him because she said she talked to him every night. We were in Mexico. And so Kirstyn said, then we'd like to FaceTime you. And I'm like, okay, we'll do that. And one evening she decided to FaceTime him. And I don't think we really had talked about it. You just called him. And she's like, hi. And he goes, holy crap, you are so hot. Then she goes, me, my mom. And I loved him from that moment. So, cheers to a hot wife.
She always has amazing advice, positivity, and that trademark smile that makes everything feel a little easier. When we were younger, I always wanted to be a part of whatever Kirstyn was doing. One memory that stands out is her and her friends were practicing for a performance in high school. And I must have been 6, 5, so I don't know. I was younger. And they were out in our bonus room singing and dancing. And of course, I just wanted to be part of the group. So I ran out there in my tighty whities, dancing like a goofball, trying to be part of them. Kirstyn laughed. She was probably a little embarrassed.
Never.
But she was never rude or dismissive. She was always kind, patient, and just an incredible sister.
Love you.
Even when I was the annoying little brother.
No, never.
She can do anything she sets her mind to. She summited Mount Kilimanjaro, after what she calls training. She did a couple hikes in Central Oregon with my dad to the waterfalls. I mean, how is that even possible? She hiked the Camino Trail solo and has traveled the world. Seriously, what can't you do? She's a true inspiration to me and so many others. And Vin, I just met you yesterday.
In person.
In person, that is true. To be fair, we have met in person, though. But right away, I could tell you're the kind of person, you're genuine, easy to talk to, and someone I respected immediately. I can already tell we're going to get along great. Hopefully go outside together and spend some time in the nature and build a relationship as brothers. Yes. Kirstyn, I love you so much. I look forward to many more adventures, conversations, and good times together. You call me your favorite younger brother, and you'll always be my favorite sister. So here's to you and Vin. May your life be together adventurous, inspiring, and full of love. Cheers, you guys. Cheers. Woo!
Oh, well, I could have, I've heard being over the pond with Kirstyn several times, so I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about Kirstyn as one of the best people that I have ever met in my life. The most kind, beautiful, smart, cheerful person and safe person to go to. Safe person who supports her family, supports her friends, supports community around her. And I always wanted the best for her. I always wanted her to be happy. And I've seen her through stuff. And then she met me, and I feel so relieved. Finally, finally, it's someone who we can trust, right? Yes. Yeah, and Vin, you're my brother. Love you to death.
Thank you.
Always by your side.
Thank you.
Always there. Thank you so much for taking care of Kirstyn. Thank you. Yeah.
Cheers.
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 Yeah.
Cheers for Kirstyn and Vin.
Thank you.
I've written some stuff. So Vin, for 2 decades, you've been my best friend, my life coach, my mentor, my guru. Every piece of strength I carry today is because of you. You taught me what it means to stand tall, meeting life head on, fearlessly, unapologetically being myself. You always watch over those around you silently, protecting with a quiet strength, giving unconditional emotional security, which is not common. A decorated veteran to the world, but to us, to family, you are a bundle of purity and love, a beacon of warmth, grace, and unwavering strength. Kirstyn's family is truly, truly blessed to welcome you into theirs. Vicky and Greg, thank you so much for giving birth to this beautiful of an angel called Kirstyn. And I love you both, and it's been wonderful meeting your family.
Thank you.
And Kirstyn, my heart warms up every time I think of you. With all the madness and the laughter we create at the cafes. We met last Christmas, but it feels like I've known you for lifetimes. You are a goddess, graceful, kind, radiant, and beautiful. I remember telling someone that if I were a guy, I would marry Kirstyn. And Vin, you've done exceptionally well for yourself. To see you two sitting here today feels like the universe has perfectly aligned. To Vin and Kirstyn, may your love be your compass, your laughter, your rhythm, and your bond, your eternal strength. You deserve nothing less than the best of everything, and that's what my heart wishes for you always.
Cheers.
Is it okay?
Yeah, of course. Just so emotional. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't know you were doing that.
As I was watching my beautiful friend walk down the aisle, I couldn't help but cry, to be honest. I'm not much of a crier because Kirstyn is just, to be frank, like an inspiration to me. She is beautiful, soulful, has a laugh, and when I've been going through a difficult time in my life the past few years, she's also my warrior, like the person who comes to bat to me, that sends me a text that says, like, no, this is, I didn't like that, you deserve more. And I think of that because she's so strong. So she's also, Kirstyn and I met when we were doing our doctorates at OHSU, and I am pleased to say that she is one of the top people I think of. If it's a patient that I can't see myself, I like to refer to her because I know that my patient's loved one will be in very good hands. She's also funny and bright, and I knew something was very different when she called and told me about Vin. So I have a couple things to say. Here's to Annapurna. Yes. I hear it's still gonna happen. And I'm so pleased to meet Vin, and honored to meet all of you who've been part of Kirstyn's life for so long, for someone who inspires me and always has a laugh and always has my back. So here's to them.
Oh. Cheers. Cheers. I'm not good at speaking in front of people, but I will. I've gotten better at it going to philosophy group at Vin's house, philosophy salon. I knew him first though as a neighbor, best neighbor I've ever had. So them living here, we've lost the best neighbors ever. But this is better because this kind of occasion is always the best. You guys are awesome. So then after he was the neighbor, then I went to philosophy salon. Well, Vicky and I both did, and that was always a lot of fun. I always look forward to that. And then I started going to the other one that's in Victoria, because the one at his house is in Souk. In Victoria, I went to that one. I'm still going to that one, and I've taken over moderation from Vin doing that.
Thank you.
Since he's moved here. So that's a lot of fun. So yeah, you're just a really good guy, easy to be around.
Thank you.
And yeah, each of you have found awesomeness in each other. So cheers to the best.
I love that.
Thank you. Means so much to you.
Let me open it.
Oh.
Oh, how sweet is this? So turtles have many symbols. And they're associated with feminine power, pregnancy, and good health. They can also symbolize a lifelong vitality and an ability to overcome challenges. So thank you.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
Wishing you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everyone who came all the way from the island, from America, from India, from UK for the wedding.
Yes, thank you so much for being there. Having your presence made the day so special, warm, magical.